In your spot?
People will bring it up.
Hello, we're live. Hi.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh, Tiffany just got here for. Oh, she's not stealing our stuff. Why do you assume Tiffany is coming in to? Sorry. Tiffany is here because we're going to do our podcast after the show, and my dog is perturbed by Tiffany. Every time she comes to my door, she gets riled up, and it's like, what's the problem, Daff? Tiffany is a nice lady. Let's not bark at her. Come on. Come back in your spot. You know what we do every Friday. Come on, in your spot. Go. Come on. Up. You sit in your seat. You be nice. Be nice to Miss Tiffany. Good morning, Kimberly and Lisa and Amanda. Crystal almond milk from Oregon. Is it chilly in Oregon? It seems like it would be chilly in Oregon. Penny, Lynette. Good morning, Jessica and Stephanie, Delaware. It seems like everybody else is currently having fall. Alberta, I bet you are. It seems like everybody is having fall except us. I swear it was 105 yesterday. Good morning. Chilly fall morning in Colorado. You guys are just rubbing it in. So hot yesterday. So hot yesterday. The only time you notice a difference here now, good morning from East Texas. The only time you'll notice a difference in temperature right now is in the morning. It is a little bit cooler, but it's still the temperature of like hellscape death during the day. It's actually chilly in Texas this morning. No, it's not here. It's absolutely not here. Hello from the Philippines. Jennifer, we are all trying to get away from everything that's going on. So today, this is just our escape. This is our escape from everything else. We are here. Nothing else matters right now. Nothing else that's going on in the whole wide world. We're just together, and we're just gonna smile, and we're gonna hug each other and love each other virtually. That sounds weird. And we're just gonna tell each other what great moms and dads and parents we are, and how fantastic we are. That's what we're gonna do today, because it's a cruel, cruel world out there, and we're just gonna love each other, okay? While I fold laundry. My kid's underpants, yes. Chilly in the Oregon coast. I heard the Oregon coast is beautiful. I really do want to see that. Yeah. My son thinks we're FaceTiming. He's yelling, hello, Tammy's son. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, Melissa, I hope you're feeling better. You had a surgery. Writing out the chore list, Crystal almond milk. So we could talk about something. So I made a decision this week. I have talked with you guys about this on and off for quite some time. I have had lady problems for a good long while, since I was like 14. I have had cysts and endometriosis and blah, 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 and this and that and the other thing. And of course, I think you just get used to feeling like crap all the time. And I'm at the point now where, oh, feel better. You'll feel so much better now that your gallbladder's out. Been there, done that. I went and had my consultation with my OBGYN for a hysterectomy, a partial, because we believe that my ovaries are still good. I have to go next week on Tuesday for an ultrasound of my hoo-ha and my uterus and my ovaries and all that good stuff. And barring any unforeseen issues on the ultrasound, I am scheduled in November for a hysterectomy, which, like I said, they believe I'll be able to keep my ovaries, so I shouldn't go into menopause or anything. Now, I am stressed out. Get out of here. Somebody just said, I know from your videos you're a perfect wife and mother. You were being sarcastic, I'm sure. I'm sure. So anyway, I'm a nervous wreck about it because I really don't want to have surgery, but I'm really excited because if this takes care of my pain, and it gives me some relief from these other issues, because I had an ablation done in 2013. What are we in? 2018? 2013, 2018? 2013? No. Yeah, maybe it was 2013. I don't know. But it stopped working a couple of years ago. And I started getting periods again, and I started having I was always having pelvic pain and whatever. But I didn't realize that ablations are supposed to work for like ever in perpetuity, and if like the lining and stuff grows back, it means that you've got another problem, and it's most likely more endometriosis or whatever. But so I didn't know, so I'm telling my OBGYN, I'm like, yeah, no, my periods came back a little while ago, a couple of years ago. And she's like, oh, that's not supposed to happen at all. I said, well, can we just do another ablation? And she's like, well, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh. So then she's like elbow deep, and she's touching things and fiddling parts, and like, oh my gosh, your uterus is so tilted, it's almost falling backwards. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, that's not good. I'm like, oh. So my uterus has been crying for years. Look, Sarah says, best decision she's ever made, had a hysterectomy at 30. You'll feel amazing, best thing ever, said D. So I had it done, ovaries taken as well. You'll feel great. So what I'm trying to do is just, I'm going to go get through the rest of my pre-op stuff, and then the month of November, I'm going to be like taken off. I'm going to have the surgery. I'm going to lay on the couch. I'm going to, like you said, in perpetuity, Mother of Dragons. Yes. So I think I'm just going to try and just give myself a break. Give myself a break in November and have that done, because I'm not doing Thanksgiving. Eric is cooking. And so I will have the hysterectomy the week before Thanksgiving, and then I'll just sit and watch him cook. So, yeah. Oh, that's a good reminder. If you've not had your annual, call, make your appointment. If you've not had your mammogram, call, make your appointment. Get the under the hood checked, get your headlights checked. It's serious stuff. You don't want to miss those appointments. You need to take care of yourself. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's some news. That's some news that we decided on. I talked with my husband about it. I've been reading a lot about it, but I think hopefully it's going to give me some relief, and that would be amazing. That would be amazing. So we'll see how that goes. And I've had a lot of women, because I was talking about this on Instagram, message me and tell me about their stories. So I'm hoping, I always welcome more people to do the same. Tell me your story. Tell me how it was when you did it. But yeah, so anyway, that's happening in a while, in November, and I'll let you all know when it comes to. I'll take you back into the OR if they let me. We can live stream the hysterectomy. I don't care. I'll be asleep. Hysta Sisters. It's a group. It's a Facebook group for people who have had hysterectomies. All right, I'm on it. Set up your appointment, Chantel. Yeah, go on and get this done. Perfect holiday gift. I know, right, Ashley? I actually said to somebody the other day, I was like, I'm actually really looking forward to this hysterectomy because I get to take a couple weeks off. It's like a vacation. I know. That's the other thing about when you're in the gynecologist, and they are elbow deep, and they're talking to you, and it's like, why do we have to talk right now? Like why are we having this conversation right this minute? And I guess it's so every day for them, because as a gynecologist, they're elbow deep every day, all day. But I don't want to chat. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just worried that you're gonna pull your arm out and your watch is gonna be gone. It's like, these are the things that I worry about when I'm there. It's like, do you still have your wristwatch on? Are you all right? Because it panics me. I'm a panic, I'm a panic. And I want to make sure that I'm not leaving the office with your Rolex, That's although if I can fish it out, I can pawn it. I don't know. But seriously. So that's something that's new in our neck of the woods. I will be doing that. You had yours 2 years ago in November, TJ says. Oh, is that what they say when you're in your appointment? Yeah. So any hoozle McToozle. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. I'm really excited about the Jacksonville show next week. Next week we're going to Jacksonville. The live show will be Thursday. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. I've been practicing with a microphone in front of the mirror, telling my jokes, having a good time. I can't wait for the meet and greet and to meet all of the people who are coming in. It's crazy, but we even have people flying in from other states to come to the show. So I can't even believe that that's happening, but I'm so excited to meet people. Yes, Daphne is here. Daph, say hi. Daphne is mad at me because she had to start taking a daily allergy medication because those shots stopped working. So I think it was $70 a shot. And she was still gnawing her paws and she was still getting skin infections. So I went, partial, Michelle. So I went, I took her back to the vet and they were like, oh no, she needs to take the Apoquil or Epiquil or whatever. And so then I got the pills for that. And she hates to take pills. And my vet bill was $230 and I about lost my damn mind. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It's $230. $230 for allergy meds for a dog. So I was like, this is insane. Then they told me, I know, me too, Elena. Then they told me, yeah, Apoquil. The 30-day dose was $116. Then her visit, her allergy injection, and her skin infection. So then, Velma's doing great, Brian, or Ashley, whoever's on here. I think that's what we're doing, Da Vinci. So then they say to me, you know, your dog's breath is very bad. And I said, yes, it is. And they said, yeah, you need to have her teeth cleaned. And I said, okay, that seems like a bit much, but sure. How much does it cost to have her teeth cleaned? And they're like, oh, well, you have to sedate her and we have to put her to sleep and do blood and hook her up to an IV and do some testing and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. How Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada, welcome. I said, how much is it? And she's like, well, low end, it's $450, high end, $1,000. And I said, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? You're telling me to clean my dog's teeth could cost me $1,000? And they're like, well, if she has some bad teeth and we have to pull them. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, that's too much money. I don't have that kind of money to clean her teeth. So I was like, she can't have dental sticks because my dog's got all sorts of problems. My dog is just like me. My dog is falling apart. She's getting old. Her parts don't work the same anymore. The two of us are just, we have problems, okay? The two of us have problems. But, so I am currently looking for another estimate. She does get her teeth brushed when she gets a bath, which is like, I don't know, every couple of weeks. But it's like, no, I'm not brushing my dog's teeth every day. I can barely get my kids to brush their teeth. So, and anyway, my sister-in-law is a vet tech, and she looked at her teeth, and she's like, they're not that bad. So I am getting another estimate from a different vet because I was like, no, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that at all. No. And then my sister was like, you need to get pet insurance. So when these big bills come in, you can, I guess, get refunded or whatever. But I never thought about it before because she's only had one other problem. She had a surgery done for bladder stones about 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago, maybe 3 years. So any hoozle. I know. Well, that's what I said. I was like, my dentist, I don't have dental insurance, and my dentist only charges me $100. So I was like, can I take her to my dentist? Because they do a really good job, and I only get charged $100. So any hoozle. Never go to PetSmart. I don't. Do they clean teeth there? I don't know. I'm not going. Don't worry. Pet insurance. Everybody keeps talking about that. My dog's breath is... Yeah, Christine, I feel you. I'm going to have to look into this pet insurance thing, though, because I think there's some legitimacy to it, It's the sedation that's expensive. Probably, Crystal. Probably. But anyway, so she's actually doing much better on the Epiquil or however you say it. Yeah, they don't have to put you to sleep at the dentist. Although some people do have to have sedation dentistry done because they are so scared of the dentist. That's a legitimate, that's one of those fears. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a documented medical condition. One of them is fear of the dentist. People have such a terrible fear of going to the dentist that they have to be sedated. They can't handle it. I mean like claustrophobia, right? Where you're really, really scared of small spaces or closed in spaces or whatever. That is one of those fears that's in a medical book somewhere. So, so anyway, so that's a real fear. So if you have a fear of going to the dentist, you can get sedated. Take a little nap while you get your work done. Pet insurance you have to get when your pet is new. Oh. She's 9. She's not new. Stephanie has the phobia of the dentist. See? Oh, so does Michelle. There you go. See? I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I think you can get them spayed or neutered relatively cheap these days. It's the other stuff that gets you. One sock. One sock. I was left with one sock. How many times has this happened, guys? One sock. No match. The worst. So yeah, so anyway, so I'm excited. We're going to go do another episode of our podcast, Take It or Leave It, an advice-ish podcast for parents. Odontophobia, there you go, Amanda, thank you. So I'm going to head out to Studio G in a minute here, and we're going to go do Take It or Leave It, an advice-ish podcast for parents. If you want to go over and watch it live, you can, and then That's an Appropriate Parents page will be over there. And we've already had 3 episodes. This is episode number 4. So if you want to see it, I will put the link in here, and you can go back and you can download episode 1, 2, and 3. You can also listen right. It's the dryer that eats your socks, I know. You can also go and listen right on our website. You don't even have to download, but you can download on iTunes or Google Music, but you can listen to it. There's a player right in our website if you want to just open that up and play it. So you can go there and do that. But today we're going to be talking about all sorts of exciting, fun things. And we have a guest, Brooke Wilkerson from Coffee and Chaos blog. So I will put the link to download previous episodes, and we'll see you guys over there. The center of the universe is where all mismatched socks go. I always find socks in my couch cushions, Leslie. So, all right. So, have a great weekend. We'll see if you head over for the podcast. If not, make sure to remember to download, subscribe. I'm not going to do your laundry, Emily. I didn't want to do mine. But I will see you guys later. And if not, I'll catch you next week. As always, you know where to find me. No, it's Studio G is just G for garage. I pretend to be fancy. It's just called Studio G because we're in the garage. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.